Hey guys! Okay, so I have a lot of haul videos to catch up on since I've been sick, and kind of like my voice, it's kind of sexy. Anyway, yeah, I've been sick for over a week, and when I was looking back at all the hauls that I need to catch up on, I kind of was an aha moment, like, no wonder you got sick. You were out of control. Because all the places I went to, like, probably more than one Target, several Dollar Trees, Walmart, West Elm. This is the first thing I wanted to show you guys. I did not intend to buy anything. I was there for research purposes. Anyway, so here's what I got. My sister came with me, and she's from out of town, and so we wanted to spend some time together, and I suggested we go there so I could check out like some of the cool West Elm decor and see if there was any kind of like Dollar Tree dupes we could do or anything. And by the way, before I forget, when I was at Target, like maybe a couple days after that, 2 days I think after that, I think it was the day actually that I got sick, there were these cool little geometric things, decor at Target in like the clearance section, and I'm going to insert video. I took a quick video on my iPhone, hopefully I still have it. I'm going to insert that video here. Just wanted to show you these guys. These are at Target. How cool is that? For $8.99 on sale. $6.29. I don't know what you could do with it. It looks really cool. Very West Elm for a fraction of the price. Look at these lamps. Huh. Don't those look like kind of West Elmish to you? I thought so. The triangles seem to be big at West Elm. That was the thing I walked away with, was triangles. So, yeah. Okay. One thing about West Elm, even though like I found the clearance section, which was totally cool, my sister was really wanting to get like lots of pillows and stuff, and when I started helping her, I sort of got into looking at the pillows and stuff, and I wanted to point out to you guys that conveniently, I chose to pay no attention to the large price tag. I was looking at the small price tag, and what I thought was, because I was in clearance, I was like, oh, hey, this is great. This pillow is marked down from $59 to $12. Bonus! No. The pillow form is $12. The pillow is $59. Now, they were on clearance, like I think, excuse me, I think this pillow was marked down to like $30, and then I pointed out that, because I always look everything over, is missing one of its little beaded tassels, so they said they'd take another 15% off for this thing missing. But still, it was like, when I added this up and the other thing, somehow it was like $90. I don't know. I told the guy I didn't want the pillow form, but maybe he was charging me for it anyway. Anyway, I said, okay, that's okay. I just want to get the throw, which I'm going to show you now. You know what? I know what was nice. I remember now. I also had two really big, really pretty, they were like velvety, and they were mustard colored, and they kind of remind me of my grandpa. He was an upholsterer, and he always had really cool, like, it was almost like a velour, like a mustardy velour. Big pillows, and I bet you anything, like I was adding in the pillow forms, I don't know for sure. But anyway, it was some huge amount. I was really tired. We'd been there way longer than we intended to be there. So I just said, that's okay, I'll just get this throw, which is so soft. You can't really appreciate how big it is. Let me get to the party. Here's the party part. Can you see it? Super soft and fuzzy. And like, you know, I mean, at first I thought, this is just like some sort of speak. This is just some sort of glorified fleece. That's not any big deal. But I kept gravitating back toward it, and just this simple design at the bottom reminded me of Santa Fe. This is 100% acrylic, made in China. See, like, so it's not like it's wool. No big deal. But I can't find the tag. You know, the tag may be on the ribbon. It was tied up with this ribbon very nicely. It was originally $59, and I got it for $12. And the reason I ended up with the pillow as well, oh, my arm hurts. I fell the other day on my patio. My arm is hurting. The reason I ended up with the pillow is because my sister was like, okay, well, I'm going to check out next. Why don't you go and get the car? Because we had to park kind of far away. And so I was like, okay, la 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 la. And I went and got the car. And she came out with her bags. And one of her bags was opaque, which I didn't notice at the time, but in retrospect, there was that one opaque bag. She had bought me the pillow because she's so sweet. Anyway, so that's how I got the pillow. Very sweet, generous sister. So that's West Elm, and I'll also insert footage of the West Elm shopping trip a little bit. I didn't get a lot because like this lady was kind of glaring at me, so felt uncomfortable, which I guess was her goal. Anyway, so watch the end for that. And now I think let's go to the other room maybe for the Target and Dollar Tree stuff.
Hey guys, I just wanted to tell you before I forget that my sister discovered that this item, a Mainstays cotton pillow from Walmart, just a sleeping pillow, is, even though it looks too big, it's so soft, it fits just fine inside of a pillowcase from West Elm like I have. So, no need to spend $12 on a pillow form. Just grab one of these for under $3 from Walmart and you'll be good to go.
One of the places I stopped in, I think I needed like a jug of water or something, like distilled water, and of course I like ran past the little cheap jewelry section and I found these adorable little pineapple earrings, and I think they might be just big enough to make cute little paper clips, little embellished paper clips out of, and they were $1. And I'll just cut the post off the back. They had a bunch of like superhero jewelry, costume jewelry, and look at what I got. I am so excited that I found this. I'm gonna give this to my niece for Christmas. She's gonna love it. She's in college, but she is gonna love it. She loves superheroes, and it comes in this really cool box. And so yeah, and that was on sale too, on clearance. And so that's it from Walmart. They have school supplies at Dollar Tree. Paper hole reinforcement things. Anyone who uses a glue stick will appreciate this deal. I mean, it seems to be the exact same kind of glue stick that they normally only sell like 3 to a pouch, but for some insane reason, oh, this says 4 normally. I don't know what the difference is between this and this. This is the one that I got 3 to a pack for $1, and these are 8, so that's an insanely good deal. If anyone knows if there is a difference, please tell me in the comments below. I also got some really pretty decorative tape. It is glittery, and it looks like you get, I don't know, about 3 meters. Always with glitter tape you don't get as much as the paper tape because it's thicker. I got another pair of scissors because I can never have too many scissors. I got some floral wire. I'm going to be doing a lot of projects and this may come in handy. I got some really pretty candle holders, votive holders. I got some of these, the beautiful ombre effect. Here's also orange. They also have these cute small little calendar thingies that I thought would be good to fit in my purse. It doesn't start until next year, but I figured it'd be gone by then. It's called a 2017 planner. I guess I was feeling very notebooky. This is so cute. This is faux stitching on here. Oh, I dropped the pen. It came with a pen. It comes with this small pen, and it has a bookmark, and I'm really crazy about this. I think it's really nice. Alright, my battery is running down. I found the tag that came on my West Elm throw. It's called Cozy Texture Throw, and it says $14.97, but it was $12 because I guess it was, everything was, I think, oh, what did they say, 20% off the price marked. It comes with this nice cotton tie. Anyway, it's a cozy throw. Alright, moving on now. I really like the Milani lip gloss that I've been finding at Dollar Tree, so when I found this, I picked up some more. It's another darker color. Got these cute little bandages. When I cut my thumb last week, I used a lot of bandages. So I thought, well, why not? I have a big collection of bandages because of my niece and nephew, but then they grew up and I still had all these bandages. And I like the character ones too, even though I'm an adult. I'm a kid at heart. Got some washi. La 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 la. I was very happy to find the cute little pink owls. They are adorable. I love owls. I am slowly but surely picking up some fruit because I have a project in mind. So I got these grapes. They're a little smaller than I had hoped they would be, but they should work out fine. I have a lot of projects I'm going to be trying to do in the near future, so I picked up some crazy glue. It says it's 0.052 ounces. And then I also picked up this, they're calling it Fix-All adhesive. Sound like these things pretty much binds, is that bonds? Bonds is what I want to say, bonds anything, so I thought I would try them out. I've been hoping and hoping and hoping they'd get more orange hangers, which I have not seen yet, so I went ahead and got some pink ones. Do not need any more wrapping paper at all. And I don't even know if this is a good deal. It says it's 30 inches by 7 feet. But I just really like this pattern. I think it's very pretty. I'm wanting to like really start getting into my planner big, and I saw these gel pens. Let's give them a try right now. Well, that's pretty nice. It's pretty. They're kind of metallic too. I don't know if you can see. Well, so far I'm glad I got these. I almost put them back. I don't know why it's called Dazzlin' Denim. Maybe that's the brand name. These are not Jot. It says Dazzlin' Denim, whatever that means. I thought these were just so pretty. You only get one though. You only get one. It's a pocket folder with 3 holes punched, and the dots on the front, if you can see that, the dots on the front are all glittery. So that's very pretty. The back is not glittery. I don't typically pay a lot of attention to the glassware because we have all the glasses that we need, but we do break glasses from time to time. And I saw these, and they're just a lot heavier, and they feel like really good quality, and they're a decent size. So I only got one. I thought I would bring it home and try it out and see if we liked it. I like a heavy glass so that they're harder to knock over. So I got one of these. And then they actually only had one of these. This is supposed to be a glass, but I actually got it to use as a vase. As you can see, it's the same height as the other glass, but it's not won't hold as much. But I just thought it was a very striking color. I love this color, and so I thought, well, that'll make a nice inexpensive vase. And I got some really adorable recipe cards. You get 30 to a pack. Let's open them up. Curious to see how thick they are. Yeah, so they're like a light cardstock, or like a, oh, actually that's 2. It's like a 3x, they're sort of like a 3x5 card. You could laminate these though. You could put your recipe on there and then laminate them. I actually got some of those self-laminating sheets on one of my other hauls. I thought those were really pretty with the little flowers. I like daisies a lot. So that was lovely. And then I also got these recipe cards. It also has serves and time at the top. I thought that butterfly was just gorgeous. These would also be good for, you know, like if you were giving someone, like if you made up a little cookie recipe mix or something, or even if you did something from scratch, it's just kind to give the recipe if they like what it is. And then also if people have allergies, you can give them the recipe and then they can, you know, see what's in it, if they can eat it or not. But these are my favorite actually. And I'm going to use these, I think, to put a lot of my juice recipes on, because how cute is that, the mason jar? That's what I store my juice in. So, and this is actually really handy, serves number, because some of my juice recipes are actually 2 servings. So, I'm really excited about these. So very excited. I looked, actually, that's one reason why I went to so many Dollar Trees. And my husband actually ended up getting these at the Dollar Tree probably about 10 or 15 minutes from where he works, I think it is. And I got these because I have a little idea about something I might do with these. More on that later. I got this gift bag. Was gorgeous. Just, I love it. I just love it. The back is not sparkly, but the front is. I don't know if I'll use it as a gift bag or for a craft or what, but I just thought it was beautiful. This is, I looked for this because I saw Cheap Crafty Girl is always hauling some gorgeous gift bags, and I don't remember if she had this one in particular, but she had some similar that caused me to actually find this. She may have had this exact one, I don't remember. But anyway, and then I also got some glitter paper. I don't know what size they are. Get 3 sheets for $1. and it's not S.H.E, which I love. Is that even a word? S.H.E? Like, it's not coming off. That's a big bonus. So, and I have some craft ideas in mind for this glitter paper. You could never have too much glitter. And we got some, look, you can see the holographicness, if that's a word, of this poster board. And oh look, it says holographic. 11 by 14. So, got those 4 sheets. They're plain on the back. Not sure if they're all the same color. Let's just find out. Yeah, they're all the same color. I hauled some of these in the Shop With Me video, but they were in green, and I love this color so much better. So I got some in this color. That's for, hopefully I'm going to try and make a mini sparkle ball. We'll see how it turns out. I got 3 packages because it takes 50, and 2 packages would only be 48. So, and I got these cute little owl shapes. You get 36, and they're not like cardstock, they're just like paper. They're just a paper. And I don't have a plan for these, but they were too cute to not come home with me. For a teacher, I mean, these would be great to like write your student's name on it and like put it on their locker or whatever, but no, I bought them just for me. Oh, I got some great stickers. Oh, before I get to the stickers though, I think they're great stickers. Anyway, I also got this poster board corrugated, and you get 5 sheets of this, and I have a project in mind for this as well. More on that later. Okay, so stickers. I got these adorable little coffee tea time stickers. If you look, they make that spoon, it looks like wood. Isn't that precious? And it's got a little bow, and there's a fork, and the little tea time. It's got a little rhinestone bling going on. Oh, I love glitter. Very cute. And then these are not as stunning to me, but I thought they were cute. More tea time and coffee stickers. And I could bling these up with some Dollar Tree glitter nail polish, or glitter glues, glitter pens, or I have several different ways I've discovered recently for embellishing. Now these were only 50 cents. I guess that they were left from last Christmas. They actually, I think they might be a little bit faded out. I'm not sure. But they were so cute, and because I'm already getting ramped up for Christmas, I couldn't leave these there. And because they were like old stock, they were only 50 cents. I think I'm going to use these when I'm wrapping packages, like instead of tape. How cute is that? Okay. And then also got these little apple stickers, and they're glittery, as you can see. You only get 19. Okay, you ready? Brace yourself. I think these are so cute. You may be like, what is she so wound up about? But I just think these are so cute. I almost can't stand it. It's so cute. Look. Okay, yeah, I guess I'm a little weird. No, I'm not a dentist. No, I'm not married to a dentist. But oh my gosh, I thought these were so cute. And they're kind of like, puffy, dimensional, whatever. Thought these would be fantastic in my planner to help me remember to brush my dog's teeth. Oh, they're so cute. Okay, so yeah, that was what I was having a fit over. Then this is kind of funny. This is like the polar opposite of the tooth thing. They have sweets. And look how little they are. Can you tell how little they are? Oh my gosh, they're so cute. And these are also dimensional. These are so cute. Oh, I don't know if you can hear my German Shepherd is playing with a squeak toy, but I think the squeaker has expired. And it also looks like she's sort of given him a lobotomy. It's little Mr. Who is that? Otter. That's Mr. Otter. Okay, and then this is the last one, and I think these are precious too. Again, they're tiny, very small. Elephants. Ah, they're so cute. Look, the little green polka dots. Sorry, I got overly excited and created a shadow. 48. Okay, these kind of metallic stickers, also kind of holographic. These remind me of when we were kids. My sister used to draw cartoons, and they looked like that. The little creatures looked like that. They were all futuristic little robot people. And the funny thing is oh, and that looks like the Short Circuit character to me in the 80s. Was it an 80s movie? Also, my sister drew minivans before they existed, like, I don't know, the 70s or something. One day we ran across the old drawing and I was like, oh my gosh, that's a minivan. She should have been like a vehicle concept designer or something. Okay, I actually found a Dollar Tree that had a bunch of these letter stickers in different colors. So I got silver, I got red. You get 88 stickers. This color is my favorite. It's like a bronze. I love that. Oh, I really love that color. And this is my second favorite. It's a sort of a blue color. So you get 88 per package. And what else? Oh, I've been getting this message a lot in my life lately, so I felt like I needed to pick this little notebook up. It says, "Let the beauty of what you love be what you do." And I don't know who Rumi is. Maybe I need to know. This is a very sturdy notebook, too. This one is, some of the ones are flimsy, but look at how thick that cover is. Very nice. Decent quality paper. It's not real thin. Yeah, this is a good buy, I think. It's Jot 96 ruled sheets. And I don't know if that helps you or not, but anyway, I think that's a good buy. I love the fact that it looks like a chalkboard. It's a magnetic list pad. And it looks like a big, tall mason jar. These were kind of up front near the registers, and they also had recipe cards that kind of matched these. But I didn't get those. But this is a magnetic notepad. I thought that was super cute. Perfect size for the purse. And then this is another magnetic list pad that matches that notepad. But wait, there's more. This is a 2017 calendar. And it's a notepad. Isn't that cute? Look, it's got like little garlic and mushrooms and a bell pepper. Little crock pot. Anyway, the whole thing is magnetized, but my plan is I'm going to actually take this off and use this separate. If you ever read the book, I had to go get this book and tell you about it. We were having an estate sale at my grandparents', and my mom brought some books. And this was one of the books she brought, and I was looking at it, and I remembered it from when I was a kid. Isn't the artwork great? And I picked it up and started reading it, and it was entertaining, plus it has a lot of really good practical advice in it. And so one of the things, I'll read you some of it, but first I want to show you. Now this came out, I think, in the 70s, I want to say. It's called From Pigpen to Paradise, and it's by Pam Young and Peggy Jones. 77 was the first year this came out. And so if you weren't alive in the 70s, then you probably don't realize that things were a lot different back then. My mom didn't have a lot of the stuff, well, like computer and internet and all that kind of stuff, so it's a little different. And the reason I say all that is to prepare you for seeing this. This was their solution for organizing, and mine is very rough. I mean, it's not like pretty to look at right now, but but it is pretty helpful. And what you do is, like, you put whatever your task is that you want to do, you put it on an index card. Like, for example, let's see if I can. I haven't actually been using this.
Well, anyway, I put this together whenever I, read this book, and it was very helpful, but you do have to kind of keep it up. So I'm trying to get back into it again, because it's been a while since I've used it. So, like, to give you an idea, I was using it in 2012. You can put down a reminder to do something. Like, I cut my husband's hair, and I wrote down the last time I had done it. Like getting the oil changed, you can keep track of getting the oil changed. That seasonal cleaning that you need to do, like cleaning the walls. If you're really good at housekeeping, it's really your thing, then you probably don't need, like they said their mom needed like 2 cards to remind her to do things, because she just kind of intuitively, naturally did the stuff she needed to do. But for me, I need the cards. This little calendar will fit in here really good. So, the whole thing will fit. I wasn't counting on that. That's kind of cool. So I might stick the whole thing in there. So that's why I got this, because I was making little small, having to print these out and cut it and tape it in. Yep, so that's what this is for. And just to give you an idea about this book, and you could probably find it at half price, I'm guessing. Definitely online. Look, isn't that cute? Also, back in the 70s was kind of a tumultuous time for women. They were entering the workforce, mostly in the 80s, I think, and 70s, 80s, not always being taken seriously. But they were also pretty traditionally considered, that their place was as homemakers. So it's a little bit old-fashioned, but this whole picture here tells it all. That you can either be a slave to being a homemaker, or you can actually, have a little free time for yourself. I'm sorry that I got off on this tangent. You can skip ahead if you want to. I have to read you this poem, because I think, if I remember correctly, it's pretty humorous. 10 a.m. Massive wave of poetic creativity overcame me this morning. 2 hours later, I had finished this poem, and I called it The Housewife. There was a housewife I once knew, who had so much work that she wanted to do. She had 8 loads of laundry to wash and to dry, 5 beds to make, and groceries to buy. Library books 3 years overdue. She thought, go to the library? No, let's go to the zoo. Hooray, cried her children, but alas, they stayed home. The 8 loads of laundry had all the clothes that they owned. She had dishes from dinner the night before and gum to scrape off the kitchen floor. And just as she knelt to scrape up the gum, she thought about popcorn and she wanted some. So she got out the popper. It was full of rice. And she thought to herself, it would be nice to get out the pictures of my wedding dress. But she couldn't find them because of the mess in her living room, where she kept a shelf full of books on how to improve herself. So she picked out a book, and she sat and she read, and she thought to herself, I'll take a nap instead. So she stretched out and she yawned and flopped into bed. Then she remembered something her husband had said. So she got out the iron and she looked for his shirt, which had fallen into a pile of dirt. She had swept in a corner a few days before, and had stopped because someone had knocked at the door. Then she sighed, "Oh dear," and she moaned, "Poor me," and she grabbed a sack of taco chips and turned on the TV. And she watched all the game shows, and she watched Love of Life, and she dreamed of becoming the perfect wife.
Good book. I think I'm going to reread it. Yeah, going to reread it. Okay. I don't get sidetracked at all. Do I? No. This Dollar Tree haul did not just turn into like story time. Okay. Found these super cute fruit-shaped pads, magnetic too, at yet another Dollar Tree. It's got two that was a pear and one that was a pineapple. That was all I could find. So very cute. Michael's. So I had two coupons. I had a 40% off coupon and I also had a 50% off coupon, and they let me apply them both. And regularly $4.99, and I got it for $2.50. And it is 9 meters of two different kinds of tape. This one is narrower and this one is wider. Oh, for a second I thought it was embossed because there was a wrinkle in it. I got all excited. Oh, and then this thing, brace yourself. Are you braced? Are you ready? Because I about came unglued. Oh my gosh. I absolutely came unglued when I found these. I don't even really have a plan. But they're just, oh! I have to open them right now. I was like excited the whole way home, and I kept thinking about them. I kept talking about them. My husband was just laughing at me. Oh, aren't they just, they're stunning. They're so beautiful. Oh, Buckley. Sorry, my dog's decided it's time to get up, and he was asleep like under my tripod. Okay, back to coming unglued over these now. Look. I mean, I've never seen anything that pretty. I guess I don't get out much. I don't go to Michael's a lot. Look at that! And these were 40% off, which made them $2.39 for this sheet of, what, 5, 10, 15, 25. And they're, I'm assuming they're stickers. We'll just find out, I guess. Let's see. Yes. Yeah, they're stickers. But they are stickers. Oh, how cool is that? I have to just figure out what I'm going to do with them. I got all wound up again. That was just thrilling to me, just thrilling. Thin metal sphere, handcrafted. Skilled craftspeople in India hand cut, weave, and weld thin metal wires to create these sculptural spheres.